Hey guys, it's Ben Hart from Natural Music. Well, by now you should have watched and hopefully learned some things from our Natural Music Free 3 program. Now, I have, for your convenience, put the videos on this page all together with the songs and made it real convenient for you to be able to learn these all in one place. So you only got to save this one email, this link to this page. Enjoy the lessons, learn them, and I mean, there's no end to what you can learn. Now, I told you about something special that I wanted to talk to you about. I want to introduce you to our website, www.naturalmusicstore.com. I want to tell you what we are all about, and I am going to give you a special offer because you followed through on all this, and I know you're serious about wanting to play gospel piano. I'm going to make an offer that, listen, I may never, ever, 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 and one more ever, do again. So you're going to want to pay attention to this. I want to tell you about our site. Naturalmusicstore.com is a place where it's all things gospel piano. I mean, all the way from beginner videos to, we have Natural Music 3 program, not Free 3 program. This is like this program on steroids. It is 39 videos. I mean, there is a whole bunch more keys. There are, I think, 9 or 10, I think 9 different intros. And we teach you some of the same hymns. I actually walk you through each hymn. I mean, it is this program on steroids. And then we have the regular lessons, which I'm uploading all the time. There are, oh man, over 50 at least by now, maybe more than that already on there. And these are just everything that you want to know about gospel piano. And I am uploading videos all the time, every month, sometimes weekly. You'll be getting new lessons and stuff with this. Now, what this program is, it is a paid monthly program. So you go to the site and you pay monthly and you log in. You have access to all of our videos, absolutely everything. And let me just give you kind of what my heart and soul is about this. When I was younger and I first was learning, or I first wanted to learn, I used to go to gospel concerts, and man, I would see some of my favorite players, or I would get a new CD, and one of my favorite players growing up was Roger Bennett, and with the Cathedrals, for some of you that are as old as me and remember that, he was my favorite piano player growing up, and I would go and I would listen to him play, and then I would come home, and I would get excited about playing the piano and say, I'm going to do this. I'm going to learn these hot licks. I'm going to learn all this stuff. And then I didn't have the right tools or the right information, or I would take traditional lessons and they would be teaching me classical pieces, which there's completely nothing wrong with classical music if that's what you're going for. But I want to learn gospel music. And after a few months, I quit lessons. I lost the passion and desire. And then I'd go hear another gospel piano player and I'd want to do this. And boy, it was like beating my head against a wall trying to learn this style. And what I found through the years, and because God put the right people in my life and I was able to learn different things, I found out it takes the right material and tools and the repetition of that material to be able to play in a certain style. So it's like this. If you want to be a traditional church pianist, you need to find a teacher that teaches that and can play that. If you want to be a classical pianist, you need to go and take classical lessons and learn that and learn sheet music and all that. And if you want to be a gospel pianist, you need to find somebody who plays gospel piano and talks about chords and talks about intros and talks about licks and talks about all those things. You see where I'm going with this? You need the right material. And you need to practice, 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 repeat, repeat, repeat. I was not a great beginner. A lot of people will say, oh yeah, you say that, but I promise you, I was not. And I really believe that anybody with the want and drive and desire beats the person with natural talent to be able to play like this because of my experience. And I'm gonna play you a video from one of my students that I started when I first started video and lessons before I even tried to polish them up. like I am now and give them to everybody, I started videoing these lessons so that way she could recall them. And I'm going to play you a little clip after just 1 year of playing and taking lessons from me and using these concepts that I'm giving to you. And really, I saw her play and take off when I started videoing it so she could recall it at any time. Now, I would not say that this person had any special ability when she came to me at all. In fact, I would say that she was a lot like me in the fact that it didn't come quite as fast as it did for some others. There's some people with natural ability, but some people with natural ability I've had that didn't have the work and desire are not playing right now, or they can play a little bit. But the people that have the want and desire, whether they have natural ability or whether they just have want and desire, not really natural ability and no ear for music or anything like that, they develop an ear for music and they take off. I want you to listen just for a short clip here. I think it's of I'll Fly Away of Emma Buto, my 13-year-old student, after just 1 year. And she's surpassed this now because it's been over a year. I want you to listen to her after 1 year of taking these concepts, and she hadn't really played before, and she accomplished this in 1 year. So take a listen, and I'll be back in just a second. All right, not too bad for a 13-year-old, right? And she might have even been 12 when she recorded that. And I promise you, her plans even, just skyrocketed. She was able to accomplish that in a shorter period of time. I think that was a year. It might have been a little less than that. I'm not sure. I can't quite remember. But I want to make an offer to you guys. I want to give you the same thing that I give my other students. And I really saw a change when I started videoing it and giving it to them, because so many times, even with Emma that you just heard, I would show them something, we'd have a lesson, the next day they would get to it and say, I'm going to practice this lesson, which you should practice, by the way, practice, practice, practice. They were going to practice their lesson, and they couldn't remember how it sounded, or they just had a hard time recalling, and then the next week we're going over the same thing. So I started videoing them. And I saw a drastic improvement immediately in the students that started practicing and being able to recall the videos. So I immediately started thinking about naturalmusicstore.com, and it has grown to this. I have seen some wonderful things. I've received so many emails saying, thank you, I've been looking for this. I want to know how to play this style. I received from a Free Will Baptist pastor. He messaged me and said, I'm thinking about signing up for your monthly program. Do you think this will work for me? And I said, I believe it'll absolutely work for everybody. He says, I don't have any experience in this. And listen, he didn't even make it to the level of the 3 free program. He did, I think, 9 beginner videos and sent me a video after those 9 beginner videos before he even started a 3 program. That's kind of at an intermediate level. And sent me a video of him playing and singing for himself at church of a song that I didn't even teach him. After 9 beginner lessons, he was able to grasp the concept of what I was teaching and apply it to another song that I didn't even teach him, was able to play it and sing it in front of everybody. Listen, results are happening for people that want to learn gospel piano at naturalmusicstore.com. So I'm going to give you a one-time offer. You will never, ever, ever see this probably again. So you're going to want to listen to it. I'm giving you 24 hours to click the button on this page that says checkout and to go there. And normally this program, which is the beginner program, the 3 program, the one on steroids, and then the lessons that I'm uploading all the time, you're going to have access to everything. And if I add anything else, if it's about piano, you're going to get this. Normally it's $20 a month with a year contract, okay? There are people right now paying $20 a month and are happy to do so because they are learning, which, by the way, is way cheaper than traditional lessons. Usually pay that per week or more than that per week, up to $40 per week. And maybe they're not even teaching the material that you're wanting to do. So I am going to give you this for an introductory price of $14.95 a month as long as you stay subscribed. No year contract. No contract. All you have to do, if this isn't for you, or if you're not practicing, or you're not learning, and you feel like this wasn't what you were looking for, which I'll be surprised if it wasn't, if you really want to learn gospel piano, all you have to do is email me, and I'll get you out of or there is no contract. I'll get you out of the payment. That's it. Email and no questions asked. I am not offering to this area. This is a tiny, tiny limited time offer. So get in on it. You got 24 hours. Don't think I'll do it tomorrow. I got 24 hours. Click that checkout button. Don't forget, because if you forget tomorrow and 24 hours pass, you're probably not going to see this again. So listen, $14.95 every month for as long as you stay subscribed. Doesn't matter if it goes up to $30 a month and a 5-year contract. You're going to get it with no contract and $14.95 a month. This is your opportunity to start learning gospel piano. Remember, the right tools and material and the repetition of the right stuff will get you there, and the drive and desire to do it and the practice. I feel like I have the right tools and the material waiting for you at naturalmusicstore.com. If you have the want and desire, you can accomplish great things in becoming a gospel piano player. Click the checkout button and we'll see you at your very first natural music lesson. Thanks so much.